So you want to buy a Risen Super Veloce, not to be confused with the other aircraft line called Veloce. Veloce, by the way, is the Italian word for fast, though neither of these planes are Italian. Then again, my name is Calabrese, and I'm not Italian either. So who am I to complain? I'm the complete walk-around guy, that's who. Risen. So what's that? Well, it's a very fast and efficient ultralight. Okay, we've heard that before. How fast? Well, quite. These numbers are for 18,000 feet, which, let's face it, nobody's going to very often, especially without onboard oxygen. So let's flip this to the 10,000 feet numbers instead. They're still really great. In fact, let's look at this for a moment on a per fuel perspective. It costs just 0.036 gallons of 100 low lead per knot in the Risen. Okay, well, let's compare that to, say, Bonanza, which takes 0.1 gallons of avgas per knot, or 3 times as much. Okay, fine. Bo is definitely the orange to the Risen's apple, but what about another two-place side-by-side speed record-setting ultralight VL3? That's a 0.46. And here's a few others just for fun. So the conclusion is that Risen is fast and efficient AF. Splendid. So what's the downside? Well, the usual. The I have so much money I don't know what to do with myself price tag. $350,000. Why not? Just cut that once-a-week latte out and you'll be there in no time. Not bad. That's only about 700 round trips on the airlines. Anyway, for a new ultralight, maintenance is somewhat substantial. Risen is many things, simple is not among them. Turbocharge, retract, ballistic parachute, variable pitch propeller, to name a few. Well, I guess that's mostly it, but it's definitely a lot. Actually, the canopy is even electronically actuated, which is a little excessive, I would say. Expensive planes have expensive insurance. Rotex overhauls for about $30,000 with a 2,000-hour TBO. Risen attributes its speed and efficiency to its ultra-low drag design. Makes sense. The engine and propeller are nothing new, so all that performance has to come from somewhere. And I think it's fairly obvious that they weren't going for looks. Risen is a very special airplane, truth be told. It is really fast for a single-digit fuel burn. And it's side-by-side, no less. We really should thank Risen for continuing to push the envelope in our little GA corner of the universe. That said, I think we should also take a moment to acknowledge that they even tried. Can you imagine sitting down at home in your mom's basement, which we all do, of course, that's normal, and thinking, I want to start a business. Let's see, general aviation is shrinking, less people are becoming pilots. Well, let's get into that. It'll only take many years from the time we begin to the time we can make our first sale, if we ever get a chance to even make a sale. To take that all on and actually end up with a flying airplane that people actually want and is actually as sweet as this is, that is really impressive. Now, if these nerds can make that happen, then I have no doubt that you can figure out how to buy one for yourself. That's Risen Super Veloce. Thank you for watching. Thank you Dynon for sponsoring. See you in the next.